Perfect. Hi guys, you alright? More of your sauce here. Doff reviews. Just gonna be listening to a few of your songs, let you know what I think. And remember, if it slaps, I'll doff my app. So, without further ado, let's get into the first song. And here we have Love to La La by Rose Finn Lofthouse Leo. There we go.
I saw you from far away, didn't see me that day. I don't know who you are, but I gotta find out some way. 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 Gotta know who you are. Gotta know what you do. 'Cause I wanna get close to you. I wanna get close to you. I wanna get close to you. 'Cause it feels like love. It feels like love. It feels like la 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 love. La 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 love. La 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 love. Red dress, hair hung loose, caught you looking too. I don't know who you are, but I gotta get close to you. Gotta find out some way. 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 Gotta know who you are. Gotta know what you do. 'Cause I wanna get close to you. I wanna get close to you. I wanna get close to you.
Okay.
It feels like love. It feels like love. It feels like la 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 love. La 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 love. La 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 love. L-O-V-E. La 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 love. That's L-O-V-E. La 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 love. La 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 la. It feels like la 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 la. 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 It feels like love. It feels like love. It feels like la 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 love. Oh, la 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 love. Oh, la 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 love. La 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 love. Oh, la 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 love. It feels like love. It feels like love. It feels like la 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 love. Oh, la 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 love. Oh, la 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 love.
I'm the founder of 23 different radical leftist
Wow.
organizations, including the African.
Wow. Do you know what? Els, I think you did this on purpose because we are kicking off the Doff review show with a Doff. Yes, I am doffing my hat. I am doffing. And I'm saying love to La La. Yes, absolutely amazing. A song about everybody's favorite topic from the dawn of age, love. And you know what? I'm excited. Without further ado, here we have Re-Viewz, Riley from the Boondocks, obviously the outro by Lil Derek. Outro. Here we go.
Africans fighting racism and oppression, or Afro, if you will. The Black Revolutionary Organization, or BRO.
Yeah, sure. People tell me I look like Bill Cosby all the time. I mean, excuse me, Dr. Bill Cosby, especially when I wear these sunglasses.
Yeah, my name is Riley, son. But you know, niggas call me AKA Riley Escobar, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be in the streets, you know? I got all kinds of names like HR Paper Stacks, also known as AKA Horse Choker, and also the Black Revolutionary Underground Heroes. Yeah, bruh. AKA Pillsbury Dope Boys, AKA Lewis Rich. Yeah, like the what?
So like I was saying, I've always believed that Cosbyness is next to godliness.
So my granddad's wearing this Bill Cosby shade, and I'm like, this nigga look blind. And then I thought, boom, I got an idea. I know how we can get this money, and I made a tape.
See, they say Cosbyness is next to godliness. If you ain't stopping God, ain't no way you stopping this. I ain't saying I'm invincible, but I'm an optimist, cause I'm an heaven sent instrument, and you the opposite. But I battle with demons my whole life, it ain't no need to compliment. But I've been studying the secrets of the government like Anonymous. Now we see an open slave trade on the African continent, and our government has yet to comment how they plan on stopping it. But if they neglect me, these white people still got to respect me, recognize my IQ and realize that I am deadly. So they wanna behead the future king, but compare me to Malcolm X, I'ma get it by any means. I think about life after death so much, so I live every day like my last. It's a must, and I learn from my past, and I always trust the path that I chose. I ain't never giving up. I think about life after death so much, so I live every day like my last. It's a must, and I learn from my past, and I always trust the path that I chose. I ain't never giving up. I think about life and I ain't never giving up. So I live every day I ain't never giving up. And I learn from my past, and I always trust the path that I chose. And I ain't never giving up. I think about life after never so much, so I live every day like my last. Giving up. And I learn from my past, and I always trust in the path that I chose. Said I ain't never giving up. Martin had a dream, Malcolm had a dream, Lil Derek had a dream to ride in the limousines and make it on the cover of a couple magazines and dive into some model pussy like a submarine. Gotta get my niggas off the block, they in the war like the Marines. And a couple of my niggas is state property like beans. Europeans stole our history, we came from kings and queens until they came to the motherland, whoever needed a vaccine. You see, I'm from St. Louis, the city of all the violence, the city of all the sirens, but the city that won't stay silent. Police been beating niggas' ass for years and tried to hide it, paying judges in private, using media guidance to make it seem like they ain't out here racially profiling. Numbers show that black people are really just defiant. I slap they notebook out they hand and tell them that you lying. See, this world would be so much better if you would just stop dividing us by races, dividing us by classes, dividing us by the bullshit that they feed the masses. And you was never black, so wouldn't expect you to understand my circumstance, but I expect you to respect me and see exactly where I'm standing. Cause sometimes I feel like Huey, I wanna start a revolution. I know I just can't be focused on fucking bitches and hooping. My people playing ball, but in the game of life we losing. Generations of oppression killing our community by confusing the youth. And when I slip into my Riley patterns, that's the proof. Hanging with the gang, smoking, sipping on some deuce, plotting on how to get some change instead of making it. And to tell you the truth, ain't no telling what we gon' do. I think about life after death so much, so I live every day like my last. It's a must, and I learn from my past, and I always trust the path that I chose. I ain't never giving up. I think about life after death so much, so I live every day like my last. It's a must, and I learn from my past, and I always trust the path that I I chose, I ain't never giving up. I think about life and I ain't never giving up. So I live every day like my last is a must. And I learn from my past and I always trust the path that I chose. Said I ain't never giving up. I think about life after death so much. So I live every day like my last is a must. And I learn from my past and I always trust in the path that I chose. Said I ain't never giving up.
I mean, everything we see is a false reality. It's like Big Brother, The Matrix, whatever you want to call it. While we're watching each other, they're watching us. All the time. Obi-Wan Kenobi said, your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. It seems to be getting harder. Distinguishing reality from the illusions people make for us. Or from the ones we make for ourselves. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the plan. To make me think I'm crazy. It's working.
Right, you know what? You get a tip of the hat, Lord Derek. Huey vs. Riley, I still remember that it's a very amazing cartoon about the situation of us black folks. The Boondocks, if you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been for about the past 4 years, but good news is you can just watch it now and you don't have to wait. So yeah, shout out to Lil Derek, Huey vs. Riley, the outro. Yeah, man, doing things out here still. Like that. Loving the keys. You know, it was actually really well put together in terms of the way the levels were, the production value on both the sound quality from the cartoon itself, to the way that he flowed seamless to it. And honestly, I have to say my favorite bit were the keys. I was there and I couldn't help it. I'm telling you, that's what it was. So without much hesitation, what we'll do is it's our first time today, so we're going to try and get through as much as we possibly can. And with that being said, should I say, we will go to Ivory Tower, the effigy. You ready? Let's get it.
Time before you go.
Yes, guys, that was Ivory Tower by the Effigy. And for all those who don't quite remember or don't know, an effigy is when you make a doll of somebody and you set it on fire as a protest. Usually done to politicians or to just generally piss somebody off that you really don't like. Um, the Ivory Tower is the album, and do you know what? I'm getting a lot of Evanescence vibes here. Yeah, kind of new age rock with a little bit of symphony. I'm liking the notes. Honestly, I think almost there, literally it is just a little bit above amateur, not quite professional, a little bit of vocal coaching. I think when you get to the stage, you're all set, darling. So yeah. Ivory Tower by the Effigy. Now, next up, we have Pretentious Punk Remix, Volker, Milch, Protonaut, Christian Woolwater. Kind of can't wait for this one. Let's see how it goes. Let's go.
You got to take another day all over you. Want to stay away from outer state. I know you break down when it all comes round again. You got away with second best. Oh, how dare you go against a little manifest. No, I don't buy it and you'll be fine again. But you took it too far, way too far. Now you missing. Yeah, you took it too far, way too far. Now you missing. Well, I hate to say I can't make this right. You should have waited another spin. Now look at you, trying to drive me away. Remember when I said you break down when it all comes round again? But you took it too far, way too far. Now you're missing. Yeah, you took it too far, way too far. Now you're missing. Well, I hate to say I can't make this right. Don't you shift the blame, throw yourself away just because it's your fault. Don't you shift the blame, throw yourself away just because it's your fault. Just because it's your fault. You just took it too far, way too far. Now you're missing. Yeah, you took it too far, way too far. Now you're missing. Well, I hate to say I can't make this right.
Excusez-moi, looks like I didn't quite catch that, but anyway, that was Pretentious Punk Remix by Volker Milch, Protonaut, Christian Woolwater. Um, you know it? It was how do you call it? The Prodigy is what we'd say. The Prodigy Firestarter, if you remember that song, mixed with some kind of synthy Europop, which is kind of earthy, refreshing at the same time. I was expecting something a lot more heavier on the punk side, but they sprinkled it in just the right amount, and I think yes, that is exactly how we do it if you're looking for new age synth punk. So next we have Island Spinning Song by Evelyn Laurier, My Scottish Heart. Let's go.
Halamakadu, hood over he, hood over henda, Halamakadu, hood over he, oh deck, oh dandy.
man come to me? Will he come by land or sea? Will he my own lover be? Oh, tell me truly, will, oh. Halamakadu, huruvahi, huruvahenda, halamakadu, huruvahi, o deck, o dandy. Wheel of fate, what is it you say?
Right, we're having a drop and we're gonna.
This year, next, or near a day. When will a wooer come my way? Oh, tell me truly, will, oh. Dark or be he fair, shy or bold or debonair, ribbons broad will deck my hair to meet and greet my true love. Halamakadu, huruvahi, huruvahenda, halamakadu, huruvahi, o deck, o dandy. Halamakadu, huruvahi, huruvahenda, halamakadu, huruvahi, o deck, o dandy.
Wow. Yes, Evelyn Laurie. You get a tip of the top. You get a tip of the top. We're not quite doffing, but we're at the tip of the top, I'm telling you. I like folk music, actually. You might not know. It sounds very polka, very jazzy. Like it sometimes, when musicians try to make a song, they can make a song that is not quite something or the other, but it was quite strongly jazzy, quite strongly polka. Yes, I am also a very big fan of the sultry songstress. And you know what? This is the reason why you earned a tip of the top from me tonight. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that's Evelyn Lore, Island Spinning Song. Right. No time to rest. We are now going to go to the song No Rest, unreleased by Caesar Wolfano. So, No Rest by Caesar Wolfano. Let's go.
Yeah. It's your boy Caesar Wolfano.
MTCB.
I got no rest. I got dreams, I got visions, all I need is ignition. I got missions, I got wishes, all I need is a blessing. I got speeches and more lyrics, I just need that rhythm. I got plans, I got blueprints, all I need is some funding. I feel lucid like I'm tripping, all I need is some loving. I got downs and ups, all I need is more justice. I got God and the sun, all I need is more prayer. I've been ugly all my life, I just need a facelift. I just need a facelift. I just need a facelift. I got no rest, I got more mess. all the freaking stress. No more stories on the fucking rats. I got problem with the freaking vest. So my better get on my fence. That ain't my shit. You get more pay. About more pay, you get more fence. I hate the freaking little nonsense. I hate the freaking little nonsense. I hate the freaking little nonsense. I hate the freaking little nonsense.
MTCB.
Now we get us chasing you to bullshit. Now we picking out the whole corrosion. So all my niggas getting me emotions. Sipping bliss on the road trip. No more freaking slow motion. Sipping extra promotions. Throwing punish, no more roaches. Getting better, we got lotions. Getting off all the old skin. I'm a mutant, I got cool jeans. Feeling better with a new skin. I got more plans up on more stats. More rap, we got no rest. Overtime by the fortress. Resurrecting that freshman. No God moving too fast.
MTCB.
Fresh man with the rawness, fresh man with the coolness, fresh man getting more fans, fresh man getting more rest, fresh man getting more checks, fresh man getting more snacks, fresh man getting more gas, fresh man getting more stash. 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 I got dreams, I got visions, all I need is ignition. I got mission, I got wishes, all I need is a blessing. I got speeches and more lyrics, I just need rhythm. I got plans, I got blueprints, all I need is some funding. I feel lucid like I'm tripping, all I need is some loving. I got downs and ups, all I need is more justice. I got God and the sun, all I need is more prayer. I've been ugly all my life, I just need a facelift.
Yeah. No Rest by Caesar Olfano. You know what? We've been sleeping on you guys, like, like underground artists. We've been sleeping on y'all. I mean, from South Africa, where it sounds like my guy might be from South Africa, him somewhere around those ends, possibly Kenyan, but I'm getting South African vibes. Like his accent sounds like that to me. But we have some people out there doing stuff. I mean, there are moments where there's like the silence was not intentional, but except from that, the energy was high. I was bouncing without knowing what I was doing, and then I'd catch myself and I'd be like, yeah, but still I'm going. Yeah, no, that's pretty. That's up there. That's up there. Well done with that song. So now what we're gonna do is, without further ado, move on to Wicked by Indie Butterfly's Dreams. Here we go, guys.
This is the time to leave it all behind, to make things right. Is it a sign? It's all I could find to stop the fight. And you always think about love, but you always speak about loss. And the world is wicked, oh, the wicked, oh, the wicked. Always think about love, but you always think about loss. And the world is wicked, oh, the wicked, oh, the wicked. About love, when you only think about love. Is it a star falling off your scar, and it's way too far? This is the sign, they're waiting for you to shine. So hold on tight, but you always think about loss. Get it on, eyes are bleeding. You should see me, watch me from above. When you speak about love, my eyes are bleeding. You should see me, watch me from above.
Ooh, yes, guys. Yes, yes. Keep this up. And you know what, Els? You did a good job. Guys, Els is my editor. Can we have a round of applause for Els? Yes, he picked some right bangers for tonight. Yes, this one to me in my ears sounded like they borrowed some influence by Chris Isaac Wicked Game. I mean, it is called Wicked, but with a this song was later actually, it might be more famously known today because it was done, a rendition of this was done by a group called Him. And Him have got that black painted nails, snow falling, white skin, kind of, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm describing the music video of theirs. And obviously, as you can tell, I'm already into this kind of stuff anyway. Done well, yeah, done quite well. I have to say, I like this. Very well done, guys. Instruments were good, vocalists were good. It just takes a bit of seasoning, and you know what? It'll be well. You guys will be hopefully making more music for our ears for a long time to come. Next up, without any further ado, we have Noodles Rhythm by Audio Bullets. Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, guys. You know what? Um, Here's the thing. There's a lot of things that makes music. It's an arrangement of notes, sounds, pitches, tempos. There's a lot that goes into making a song, and one of the things that a lot of people might not be so conscious about. I mean, we enjoy a good beat, don't we? Everybody likes a good beat, and this is what we do. But sometimes people don't really, put a, how do we say, a guitar, and they don't create an ambiance. And I think the thing I do like about this is that there was an ambiance. I could see someone singing over it on the. Yeah, no, I like my singing and yeah, and everything like that. So I have to say, very good beat, Noodles Rhythm by Audio Bullets, guys. Let's all check it out. So yeah, now we have Ama Otto Satoshi. Okay. I heard a bit of it, I'm not gonna lie, so I am a bit gassed. So let's just go. Okay. I now have a feeling that based on the kind of song that this was, that it's more likely to be an Oriental kind of thing. That's just me though. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section or in the live chat. Either way. So yeah, there was a couple of things about this, like it was really good for what it was, but I think it needed a lighter rain, because if this stuff is like a chillaxing music, I just felt like I needed to run from the rain because it was so heavy, instead of it was supposed to be sprinkling on me gently. But other than that, amazing stuff. Keep it up, guy. So next we have Circles by Chayan Summer. Kayan Summer, did I just butcher that name? Possibly. Is this song gonna be good? Probably, because you know what, my edit is on fire right now. Shout out also goes to Jasmine Good News with a comment. Yes, this is a bit electric. We try and turn up the voltage just a little bit, but I hope you're having a very good night and welcome to the Doff Review show. So, without too much ado, we'll go to Circles by Kyan Summers, I believe it is.
Oh, oh, oh. Feels like I'm running in circles and I can't breathe. Feels like I'm running in circles and I can't breathe. Thoughts of who I should become, that's what I'm running from. Look at me now, Mom, look where I'm coming from. Constantly running from the fear that I won't become more than what I have done. And it feels like I'm running in circles. And it feels like I'm running in circles. I try and I try, but I just waste my time. Why is my mind so useless to me? Why do I even try? You're not listening to me. Feels like I'm running in circles and I can't breathe. Feels like I'm running in circles and I can't breathe. What am I running from? Look at who I've become. Didn't I learn from Mom? Look at what I have done. This is who I've become. This is what I have done. No more running from fear of what I'll become. It feels like I'm running in circles. And it feels like I'm running in circles. I try and I try, but I just waste my time. Why is my mind so useless to me? Why do I even try? You're not listening to me. Feels like I'm running, feels like I'm running, feels like I'm running in circles and I feels like I'm running, feels like I'm running, feels like I'm running and I can't breathe.
Right. Yeah, no, do you know what? The most difficult part about those few minutes is it 3 minute 8 seconds is trying to decide whether I wanted to tip or whether I wanted to doff. And I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Hats off to you. I doff my hat. I doff my hat because and the reason I decided to go for a doff and not just a tip was because I recognize the skill, I recognize the technique, I recognize all of those things. But the hardest thing for us artists is actually laying it out bare, revealing your pain, especially if you do hip hop, whatever it is. Usually it's more about the anger and the violence and the thugging but to have someone be a bit more vulnerable, I think, is harder than any of those things. So for that reason, yes, you get Kayan a Doff. And yes, this is Doff Review. This is the show where we review your music, we tell you what it is, and we'll let you know to what level we're feeling it. And remember, if it slaps, I'll doff my hat. So next we have Lorraine, and it is by Mick Overmare, and the album is Lorraine. So I guess this is the feature song. Bring it, I'm ready. I'm psyched. Let's go.
Always reaching for the stars, hanging out in CD bars. We took everything too far. In the backseat of my car, headed out west on a dare, living life without a care. Never got us anywhere. Now I'm down and you're not here. Lorraine, could it ever be the same? Crying in the summer rain. Could it wash away the pain? I'll be there for you. All the good times that we shared, all those crazy clothes we'd wear, make the people stop and stare. Faces painted with despair, making angels in the snow, dancing with the lights down low as the storm clouds start to grow, caught up in the undertow. Lorraine, could it ever be the same? Crying in the summer rain. Could it wash away the pain? I'll be there for you. So in love, but now it seems 1,000 lifetimes in between. There's a fire in my soul, and I just can't let you go. Lorraine, could it ever be the same? Crying in the summer rain. Could it wash away the pain? I'll be there for you.
Oh man, Lorraine, why you do my boy like that? He's out here calling your name, Lorraine. Yes, Mick Overmare, that was a very good rendition, and that is proof that it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you do it. Um, let's say country music. It's not like I don't listen to country music. I do listen to country music once in a while, but that could have been the reason why I would have said, "Oh no," but it was done so brilliantly. I mean, at first, for the first 30 seconds until the chorus, I was still in question mark mode. But as soon as the chorus and Lorraine kicked in, because Lorraine is a name now, I am very aware of that. But before, I was not 100% sure. And as soon as he said Lorraine, everything just clicked into place. And it was like a montage of everything that they had been together. And Lorraine, if you're out there, Mick Overmare is still calling out your name and he will be there for you. So maybe you might want to be there for Mick, right? Anyway, so we're going now next to J Khalif, Every Ghetto.
Yo, this is dedicated to, you know what? Just open your ears. And the sun shines bright, right in this morning, and awakened by the lime. Trying to fight utmost dread, everything is fine, he said. No sweat as he makes his way to die. No signs of parents as he jets to get the tart, divide the marriage. Yeah, death them apart. Mom is out here working 2 jobs, he hardly sees her. He pleads with God that he isn't so harmed. He marches, silently prays on surviving today. A simple walk again, popped by 9 from a waist. Some of his friends have faced his grimiest lane. No license or car, yeah, it drives insane. To stay true to his might, hold on for so long. It's hard in doing right when all you've been taught is wrong. No quitting even though that his living feels boxed. He has a business and hope of getting out of this block. For every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard a time, they're crazy to clown. There's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. Just for every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard the times, or crazy to clown, there's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. For real. And the sun shines, light giving them sight. Moms removing the blinds, looking bright. Lunch is the only time he moved in line. Cook it right, nah, he loves humorous times. Father's always out, working late, rarely home. Mama without a doubt, serving the plate. The kid knows that there's issues between the two. They choose to keep the rules of stability, at least until he leaves for school. There he's always getting bullied by those that's deemed as cool. Rarely the clown, yet even teachers think that he's a fool. It's cruel. Tomorrow's the same course again. Can't tell you the number of times he started forfeiting, feeling forced to endure his problems, both from school and home. And yet he chooses to still smile and hold his own. No quitting even though that his living feels boxed. He has a vision and hope of getting out of this block. For every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard a time, they're crazy to clown. There's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. Just for every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard the times, or crazy to clown, there's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. Everyone alive tends to meet a challenge. Life is a peaks and valleys. The struggle don't seem to vanish. We hope for peace to manage. Every city has its vices. It's mad, I must confess. Some are dying of thirst, others starving to death. The stress can come soon all. To keep it completely bald is hard. No wonder most escape through drugs or alcohol, or through false profits. Skeletons in our closet that we all pocket. Guess it helps to seek some solace. Ironic, our differences is what makes us the same. Distinct experiences but similar pain. Enjoy the void missing is some understanding, but man, we too stuck in our ways, therefore take it for granted. The fact is, we live different, from skin color to region, to gender to rich or poor, from no to all religions. Despite lives conflicted, we all wishing to flock and have a vision and hope of getting out of our block. For every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard a time, they're crazy to clown. There's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. Just for every suburb, every city, every ghetto, to every single girl that is living, every fellow. No matter how hard the times, or crazy to clown, there's always where to sign, where the water very narrow. For real.
Right, that's Every Ghetto by J Khalif. Now, again, I love the strings. These are some of the things I like about it. I like his ability to tell a story. It's refreshing. Not a lot of artists in terms of hip hop know how to do that. Sometimes I end up falling into that category myself. Don't worry. Sometimes I just go for the shock value. But I tell you what, this would definitely fall into the category of a woke, right? And this is a bit of a, I'm pretty sure, Jake Leaf, if you're listening, you're all too aware of the balance between entertainment and education. And if you watch a show or listen to a piece of music or watch an art and you feel like, or look at a piece of art and feel like you've taken nothing away from it, it it doesn't really impact you in any way. But then there's the opposite side in which it is also supposed to be entertainment, and some of us call it edutainment or funjutainment, and it's that balance that we who like to be a bit more conscious about the work that we produce have to strike. And I don't know, it might be under danger of being on a bit too educative, but to be honest, I appreciate the amount of skill that no one else can really do. So obviously, a lot of people talk about ghettos and yada yada yada, and that's the thing that makes it a danger of being generic. But the fact that he does it to such detail is how he stands out. Now, if that is the hill you want to be on, fight it. You might be able to win it. You won't know. But anyway, strings are great, lyrics are great, stories great, a lot of things are great. Just try not to be too woke. But if that's what you want to do, I'm letting you know how I feel about it. Do you? Thank you. Now, on the next is "I Live in the Moment" by Third Spirit Eisen. Is it third or third? Either way, he lives in the moment, or I live in the moment. Eisen. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ancient statues with a star in each one, a soft blue flame burning. When I was done, I was done.
Right, "I Live in the Moment" by third spirit. And you know what? This is an exact polar opposite of the song we just had before, Every Ghetto by J. Leaf, in a good way. I mean, they're both very good songs. But whereas the previous song was had a message, was very clear, was delivering a certain logic and a certain understanding and a certain piece of knowledge. This is a very emotional and a very feeling song. This is not designed to educate or teach as much as it is. I mean, obviously the message is clear to live in the moment, but it does that by being less clear. And I think the word would be lucid, if I'm permitted to use that word. Very lucid in terms of, even that I live in the moment. At times I had to strain to catch that for the first time, and I don't really remember taking any message away from that, which is so effective. But yeah, it was a very it did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it let me not think about something in Vietnam or something in. I was just here in the moment, feeling the instrument, and it spoke to me on a level that wasn't lyrical, but it was instrumental, if you will. So, yeah, very well done. Now, what we have for you next is A Little Red Dot by Alien Anomaly. Are we ready? I think we are. Let's go.
1 degree north of the big red line. A little place that's doing fine. It's sex, no drugs, and rock and roll. On the halfway line from pole to pole. In the little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, we're here to rock it. It's been a thing since 65. A little place in overdrive. With sex, no drugs, and rock and roll. A rock that rocks a godless soul. With a little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, we're here to rock it. COVID tried to shut us down. Worked from home, we hung around. We all complied with track and trace. Well, I know I did. So now it's time to rock this place. In the little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, we're here to rock it. Now no good thing will come to pass. So sell your soul to rock and roll. It's all you need to lose control. In the little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, we're here to rock. In the little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, we're here to rock. In the little red dot, little red dot, little red dot, that rocks your castle.
Okay, this is another way to live in the moment. This, the little red dot. I saw the title. I tried looking for meaning, and you know what? I don't think there's a lot of meaning there, and there's not supposed to be. It's too damn loud, and it's supposed to be. It is loud. It's proud. It's here. It is exactly what rock and roll is. Johnny played the fiddle against the devil kind of music, and it's very own genre. It's done so well that I can't put it at a level. This is exactly, and that's the good thing. It's a good thing. It is what it is. says on the tin, does what it does, is what it is. Too damn loud, the way it's supposed to be. The Little Red Dot by Alien Anomaly. Now, next we have Filthy Water by Jennifer Alvarado. Filthy Water. Here we go.
One night becomes three every time you talk to me. Light a match and watch it burn. Soon the table's gonna turn. You think you are the man, talking with your dirty hands. But come home, make it right. The things you took away in spite. Ooh, don't you know? The truth is gonna show. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. You can wash a sinner clean when preachers practice what they preach. But when their words are just for show, soon their flags will start to go. Oh, don't you know? Oh, the truth is gonna show. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. When the darkness comes to light, who'll be by your side? One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. Goodbye.
Well, Filthy Water. Another heartbreak song. Another good song that has come from a heartbreak. But still, heartbreaks are a terrible thing. I think we can all agree. However, I don't know. Was this worth it? For me, it was. For these two, probably not. But anyway, I love a lot of things about this song. To be honest, the message was quite concise, powerful. Um, like there's certain things that you have to say a couple of times for it to sink in, because we're all distracted humans. But yeah, the strings are great, the instrumental was great. She rode on that, and not a lot of people can ride like a wave of an instrument. Like, it's some people either in it, on top of it, but she was just it carried her, and it carried her in a way that allowed her voice to carry the song. It's amazingly powerful voice. There's a lot of good things I could say to that. And you know what? As a matter of fact, you get a tip at the top, and that is very true. So next here we have Man on the Run by Anders Jorneston, I believe it is.
Everything you taught me about life here in the woods kept me going on, not looking back. Now I know that being here is harder than it seems, living in the outskirts of a wasteland. Didn't look for trouble, trouble came to me as I stumbled on my first steps down the hall. Seeing is believing, I thought that it was you, sleeping with an open mind to catch a dream of us. Am I asking for too much if you still waiting for me? Does it take up too much space to carry me in your heart? Just some thoughts from a man on the run. Getting here was easy, it's the living part that's hard. Trying to survive day by day. Fled from everyone and everything that used to be. Seem to be stuck here in the past. Doing my best to get back to you someday, but for now I am lost. Seeing is believing, I thought that it was you, sleeping with an open mind to catch a dream of us. Am I asking for too much if you still waiting for me? Does it take up too much space to carry me in your heart? Just some thoughts from a man on the run.
Right, that was Man on the Run by Anders Jorneston. And you know what? He sounds to me like a bit less tired of a Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, but just less tired. Not as legendary, but with every bit as much potential. Very clean vocals, very clean instrumentals, very good production value. And you know what? I think we have another Doff on our hands. It's not something I listen to every day, but you know what? So I doff my hat to you. Now, as we say, welcome to Doff Reviews. We are just reviewing your music, listening, let you know what we like more about them, what maybe we didn't like about them, but usually what we enjoyed. And Remember, if it slaps, I'll doff my hat. Now, next we have Light by Nick Tara. Enjoy.
Show 'em how you get down. I read the Kama Sutra when I was 6.
Lighting everything, lighting every day. Gotta change yourself and lead the way. There will be light on everything, light on everything. Lighting every day, lighting every day. Gotta change yourself and lead the way. Found light in the darkest of darkness. Some might even think it's heartless. Regardless, now I'm kicking the flow down. Funky sounds like Motown, so let's slow down. The final frontier, it never gets near. That's why we keep on pushing every day of the year. Like the Energizer Bunny, no, don't mean to be funny. Got the devil and his many demons running. There will be light on everything, light on everything, light in every day. Gotta change yourself and lead the way. I say there will be light on everything, light on everything, light in every day. Gotta change yourself, change yourself. Light on everything, light in every day. Gotta change yourself, change yourself.
Hey, listen, I need to have a word with my producer, Els. Look, I know it's called the Doff Review Show, but you can't have every single song with like 8 out of 10 of them where I want a Doff. You're gonna devalue the Doff. You can't do this. Every once in a while, put in a not so okay song that I can just bump to and not feel like I have to Doff or tip. But you know what? It is a song, it reminds me of very early 2012. Yeah, we had quite a lot of this on the scene. It was very electronic, very poppy. It goes with a lot of AMVs, you know. What is it? Louder Than God's Revolver and Twice as Shine. It's very good. It was, you know what? It came together in the end, but it was, as I was saying before, sometimes when you try something new, it's at risk of not being good enough for any of what it's trying to do. But actually, it's at least at 8% of, you know, the rap, the music, and you know the instrumentals. So you know what, you get a tip. I do a little tip. That's for you, Nick Terra, and that's Lights. Now here we go. High and Dry, Mikey J, Dancing in the Clouds is the album. Here we are.
Take it all away, and you won't know what will come. The world will give all you need to stay, and spit you out when done. When I see a time that you give up on this life, I won't leave you high and dry. Who'll be the one to lift you up when you are down? Who'll be the one to take your hand? Who'll be the one to keep your feet square to the ground? Who'll be the one to take a stand? When I see the time that you give up on this life, I won't leave you high and dry. There won't be a time where I give up on this life. Please don't leave me high and dry. Can I be the one who builds you up inside? Can I be the one to show the way? I will be the one who'll take life in his stride. I will be the one to make you stay. When I see the time that you give up on this life, I won't leave you high and dry. There won't be a time where I give up on this life. Please don't leave me high and dry. When the world turns on you and pulls you underground, when the weight is so much that it pushes you down, just know that you can count on me to turn it round and keep you flying high and reaching for the sky.
Wow, 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 wow. We have another one in our hands. You know what? I'll do the tip first. I'll do the tip first. Guys, I do the tip. I tip my hat. I tip my hat. So you get a tip at the top there. Mikey J with High and Dry. And you know what? It is so sentimental. My God. Um, I don't think I could ever, well, who knows? I could maybe try to one day be as vulnerable in front of a crowd as this gentleman has just demonstrated. And it takes a real strength. It takes a real strength of character that I possibly lack at the moment. But that's just probably because of the genre of music that I mainly listen to. We don't usually do things like this. But anyway, the strings, amazing, great riff. Then there was a guitar solo which came in and was like, wow, all the guitars here. Also, vocals were all right, but the premise was what won the day here. That is why you got the tip at the top. Now, you know what? While we're on the subject matter, I have to say a very big thank you to everyone who submitted your music to our Twitter. Now you're on our Spotify playlist. Thank you very much for all the hard work and all the time and everything that you put into your music. And yes, you know, like this, I'm having a great time. I have to say, listen to, all this variety of music, all this different expressions and appreciations and notations and compositions and observations that has been translated into pure audio so I can just sit here and experience what people have experienced. Music is a very special thing, like it transcends, barriers, obviously I'm gonna get real cliche now. And you know what? This is the reason why I love music because you get to experience these things that you forgot about. Someone else is going through that same thing you've gone through, or that is gonna be me one day. It, there could be something that you've never even thought about that you just experience. And one day when you're going through it, it can help you. And honestly, I have had quite a few songs help me through certain times, and this is what we as musicians do it for. And yeah, I just want to shout out quick that we are on Spotify as Doff Reviews, Facebook Doff Reviews, email doffreviews@gmail.com. We are also on Twitch and on Instagram, but those are coming very much soon. And like I said, if you have any music at all, send it through us to whichever channels. I think we're doing mostly Twitter, but if you reach out through us in any of the social media that I have just literally mentioned, just search Doff Reviews, whatever comes up. We will get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you very much for joining us as well for tonight. And yeah, thank you again. So without further ado, we are going for Way Home, Bachman Obscurely from the album Way Home.
So far from where I started, I've been searching forever. I've come so far from where I have come so far from where I started. I've been searching forever. When I look back, I see obscurity. What were those years for? What were those years for? It's unclear. What does the future hold? What does the future hold?
You are not allowed to do this on the side. And again, what? I will tip my hat out. You get the tip of the top, guy. Seriously, Bachman, Obscurely, Way Home. again, it is the song of the album. So, to right, it is this. It's most likely what you believe to be the strongest song, because Way Home, the track from the album Way Home, that's just what I would come up. So, before I go through it again, again, this is your fault. I didn't want to be, doffing as much as tonight, but I am doffing. I am doffing. This is me doffing and doffing again. And by the way, to doff your hat means to obviously, I take my hat off to you. That is a very good song. And for several reasons. One, less is more. I mean, the piano didn't go all the way through. It just came in and then it just and came back again. And like it built a certain level of anticipation. That piano, again, I've said that was great. The layering, there was this going on and that going on, and it created a real. And the fact of the matter is, it all went towards a coherent piece. To be honest, it wasn't like this was doing it and that, and it became too much. They all had a certain role to play to bring in this certain 90s synthy catwalk music that was so vogue, yet had a ethereal premise. And you know what? It had good bass, and that's what lined it all and made it so modern. I am a bass head, totally addicted to bass. Yes, pun intended. If you do want to kidnap me, put a lot of bass in a van and open the van and say free bass, you will kidnap me in a second. That is how you get me. And it had just the right amount of bass. And yes, thank you very much, guys, for sending all these songs in there. We have some really good songs to amazing songs. Some are, I haven't even had a mess song. They're all actually in their own rights. I think music has come a long way. Thank you for making me a part of this. Right, next we have Cash Rules by Olaya Coldman, Kenzie Piper, and Queen Savage from the album Cash Rules. Let's get it.
Cash rules everything around me. Narrow view, I go by name Coldman, baby. Love of money is said to be the root of all evil. When you have it, you are on fire like the devil. Money, goodie, ego. That's one of the things used to pursue ego. I'm making it. Are you? Minding my business, do you? Riding out with my boo-boo. She don't judge me like juju. Cash shoes, everything around me. Dollar bill, yo. Shout out to all my real homies. God will make you bigger. Promise, you know that pounds, naira, dollar. Here I get to dollar. Hold the wine, inshallah. Yeah, mama, holla. Money, goody, ego. Money, goody, ego. Money, goody, ego. Money, goody, ego. Money, goody, ego.
I'ma get the moolah, I'ma get the money. You already know it, life is looking sunny. Headed to the top of 100 miles and running. Kenzie Piper coming, yeah, I really want it. I'ma get the car, catching Bentley cool. Ballin' on my haters, call me Cheryl Swoops. I'ma hustle hard, cause that's what winners do. Yeah, I'm a different breed, you ain't got a clue. I'm on my Bill Gates, laid back demeanor. Never catch me slipping like Anthony Weiner. On the other side, I know the grass is greener. I'm the biggest boss if you ever seen one.
Money, goody, ego. 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 Money, goody, ego.
Money be calling the net, who need the pesos? I need a check and deposit. I need the numbers not stopping. I need to call me a driving. I need to skirt out the lot. I need to run up the riches, cause money rule how we living. I need a Maybach for the hateway. Stunting so they stay away. Blue face for the rainy days. Saucing so I leave a stain. Pain flowing through my veins. Vision full of hundreds nights. Dreaming no I ain't in vain. Sleeping no I ain't insane. Cash rules, heads rules. I just wanna bleed the pain. I just wanna heal the pain. I just wanna see the rain. I just wanna beat the aim. I just wanna heal the loss. I just wanna be the boss. No matter what.
Money, goody, go by the name Goldman, baby. Against the Piper, Queen Savage, Ondo State, Nigeria. Oma.
Quality on the mix.
Now, you see, I'm not saying anything. There's a reason why I'm not saying anything. Bear with me. Okay, I think I have recovered. That was so much energy. My God. Where to start? I mean, you know, I like to consider myself a woke person. And at first, when the song started, I was like, oh, it's another trapping song. But it's not just another trapping song, though, is it? Oh, shout out, by the way, my man's from Nigeria. I'm a Ghana boy myself. So you Naija people, Naija boys and Naija girls, and they come for your throats. You for know this. So first of all, I tip my hat. So you get a tip at the top. Not everybody gets a tip at the top, and not everybody gets a doff. But you know what? There's been so many of y'all tonight. I feel like we need to consider putting a certain limit on how many tips I can give and how many doffs I can give. But that means you'd have to listen to every single one and then go through the end and do our mentions. So I don't know how we're gonna do this, but y'all be making some cold stuff out here. And as I was saying, that song just got better and better and better till in the end I was like, I want money now. You know, I was like, well, I want a heart first, but no, I want money now. But anyway, as far as trapping music go, hustling music go, that's definitely out there. Shout out y'all, some great work. Now next we have Your Eyes Tell Me by Silverbird. Here we go.
So many stories, anything but no lies. Ooh, my little baby, when I look in your eyes, they make me talk so sweet, talk so sweet.
dropped another one, but it doesn't matter because Your Eyes Tell Me by Silverbird. Classic rock, what can I say? I mean, th- everything's there. What more do you need from your classic rock? You have a story, you have a premise, you have good vocals, you have clear instrumentations. Um, I mean, yeah, it's good classic rock. So Underdog, not Silverbird, sorry, is what we just did, and we are now well done, Silverbird. We are now about to listen to Over and Over in brackets Northern Lights by The Underdog, and the album name is Ether Dome. Here we go. Wow, that was too damn loud. It was very loud. But I think, again, that is the purpose of rock and roll music, to be too loud, to be too edgy, to be too anxious. There is one thing that made me a little bit, I don't want to say, I feel like if everything was a bit clearer, the mix sounded a bit muddy to me. I mean, the energy was there, the lyrics was there, the I don't say lyrics, the message was there. And I think it goes hand in hand with the musical, should we say, concept of Underdog, with a name like Underdog doing rock. It sounds to me like rock mixed with punk. Yes, I just wish it was a little bit clearer. That is basically all you have. Like, next time, whatever you're doing, whether it's live or however you did that, get the mix right, and I think you'll stand an even better chance. But anyway, so far so good. Let's get it. Next, we got I Am a Rap Star by Prokar Metrotra. Okay, then. I said it right, I think.
This is, it's gonna be a game changer now. Yeah. Get ready. फ्लो मेरा तुझे आज समझ आएगा, ताकि मेरी जुबानी तो थक जाएगा, फिर भी आएगा, चिल्लाएगा, पर मैं जैसा कभी तू ना बन पाएगा फ्लो मेरा तुझे आज समझ आएगा ताकि मेरी जुबानी दिल तक जाएगा फिर भी आएगा चिल्लाएगा पर मेरे जैसा कभी तू ना बन पाएगा फ्लो मेरा तुझे आज समझ आएगा ताकि मेरी जुबानी दिल तक जाएगा फिर भी आएगा चिल्लाएगा पर मेरे जैसा कभी तू ना बन पाएगा फ्लो मेरा तुझे आज समझ आएगा ताकि मेरी जुबानी दिल तक जाएगा फिर भी आएगा चिल्लाएगा पर मेरे जैसा कभी तू ना बन पाएगा yo it's not over yet R-A-P-S-T-A-R go yeah मेरे बचपन से आए मुझे कितने गिराने मुझे कितने दबाने ये तो कोई भी न जाने खाए कितने मैंने ताने छोड़े करके बहाने बस दिल्ली मेरा जाने आज आया हूँ बताने यो कलम मेरी कलाकारियों से भरी बात करता हूँ खरी तुझे लगती है बुरी क्यों बात करते हो बड़ी बड़ी एक तेरी भी न चली तभी तेरी चली 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 ओ कर सकता हूँ मैं ये हर घड़ी देख तेरी ईगो भी सूली चढ़ी बीट और फ्लो मेरा सुन के तेरे दिल में भी मची है देख खलबली मुकदमा मैंने बिठाया है जज भी मैंने बुलाया है हिसाब तेरे वो हर एक लफ्ज का मैंने लफ्ज में ही लाया है शब्दों के खेल में तेज हूँ हर एक दिन नया फेज हूँ तेरे ये बस की नहीं तू घर जाके टीवी पे पोगो ही देख तू रियल ये हसल का अंजाम है सॉन्ग मेरा ये किलोग्राम है मेरे तुम बारे में पूछ लो जवाब देगी ये पूरी अवाम है रियल ये हसल का अंजाम है सॉन्ग मेरा ये किलोग्राम है मेरे तुम बारे में पूछ लो जाके जवाब देगी ये पूरी अवाम है I'm a rap star देखो 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 पंगा ना तुम लेना यार Cause I'm a rap star Hey कसमें वादे आते गाते जाते हैं जाने वो कहाँ पे अब तक जो भी देखा है वो मैंने मुझे लगता है जैसे वो इंसान नहीं है बांधते तो कि मैंने काफी खाए आंसू मेरे गिर आए मुझे लगा कोई आए चुप मुझको कराए मुझे सीने से लगाए इतना तो समझाए मेरी लाइफ में जो आए क्या गए वो तो पाए मतलब है तेरा तो साथ है सब मतलब जब पूरा फरार है सब तेरी परेशानियों से तुझे खुद ही लड़ना है इतना तू जान ले अब रेडी टू मेक यू प्लान You are the king of your clan Nobody ain't gonna stop you Stand on your feet and rise again Music is my daily dose I will shoot and reload You think that you are the god Then I'm Kratos Music is my daily dose I will shoot and reload You think that you are the god Then I'm Kratos I'm a rap star देखो 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 पकड़ना तुमने यार Cause I'm a rap star It's over now The end
I'm rap star. Yes. You know, this is what hip hop is about. Um, I correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Whatever. I believe rap is the actual art, but hip hop is the community that surrounds rap. And hip hop and rap, they are synonymous and interchangeable. But there's certain things that, you know, like baggy clothes is not rapping, but rapping include like hip hop includes rap as well. You know, um, it is bridged for the most part because obviously the first verse was not a language I understood. But funny enough, I feel that verse was the hardest verse. I mean, the second was also hard to say that that isn't his mother tongue or his first language. It was hard because the energy was there, the delivery was there, the flow was there. But the first one, I didn't know what he was saying. I was like, yeah, this is harder than the motherfucking shit. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that is a good song. So everybody check my boy out. Perka Mehtra Mehorta. Mehorta. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, I'm not sure where you're from, and I'm sorry I butchered your name. But yes. All of these songs that I've played, you can find on the Doff Reviews playlist on Spotify. So just I say the names before and after. I don't know. Maybe eventually when we scale up our production, we will be able to just put the links down. I think that will be a very good one. But I'm a rap star. Very good song. Like it. Brilliant. Flows there. Energy's there. Um, and I'm even more amazed that it's not even a country where you'd consider an English speaking country by the sound of his accent, but he's a viable rapper. Just yeah, loving it, bro. Right. So next we have Jacques Brel is alive and well. Je suis, and I can't see the rest, but the album is Generation Blitz, and it's non-stop erotic cabaret. I have no idea what to expect here, but I'm willing to find out.
Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Oh, he mixes cocktails at the ticket bar. Brian Perry watches him from afar. Andy Warhol tries to get them both into bed, feeding the pigeons with his hot, hot bread. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Sweet avant-garde. Sweet avant-garde. Vivian Westwood looking slightly bored. Georgie Yamamoto polishing his sword, biding his time with Philip Stark. Stops the conversation with a cutting remark. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Sweet avant-garde. Sweet avant-garde. A castle on the door, waiting with guests. Matisse on the shades, getting things off his chest. Chatting away, a Sigma Freud nods, pondering the future of cigars and gods. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Sweet avant-garde. No, avant-garde. Big, big avant-garde. I am avant-garde. Sweet avant-garde. No, avant-garde. Big, big avant-garde. I am avant-garde. All the crew comes from Salvador Dali. He and jury spars with Muhammad Ali. Ducking and weaving as the Steve Brook rose. Sips a martini with William Burroughs. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well. Sweet avant-garde. Shakespeare is alive and well. Sweet avant-garde. Shakespeare is alive and well. Shakespeare is alive and well.
Wow. Jacques Brel is alive and well. Je suis avant-garde by the, let's say, by non-stop erotic cabaret. You know, I had a bit of a hesitation just before I clicked the button because I had no idea what to expect, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did because it's it's a side of music that I don't get to see too often. If I'm going to be very honest with you, um, it has that raw synth that we used to get with Kenecraft, 40,000 is it or 4,000, Zombie Nation, um, I'm Blue, that I'm Blue song. We all know that I'm Blue song, but it's got better production value and it's slightly more chaotic but intended to be, which is fascinating because sometimes you can. So it's. Can I call this erotic slapstick, guys? Yes, no, erotic slapstick is this a thing? But it's not supposed to be serious, but it is. It's all sorts of things. Jacques Brel is alive and well. Je suis avant-garde. Brilliant song. Now we've only got a couple more songs to play. I think I'll end on the second song after this and thank everybody who sent the music. Thank you all who tuned in. And yes, listen, this last two songs before I say my goodbye because we did start a little bit later. So I'm allowing it to go just a little bit over the margin. Here we go. Pontoon Ride by Copperstone.
Let's take the time to cast these lines and sail away to a place so far, far, far away. Bimini tops, all down in the summer heat. The sound of wave gives a sweet, sweet melody. And now it's time for a pontoon ride. Our bags are packed and the cooler's stocked full. We'll ride the waves wherever they'll go. We'll take it slow to get there fast. One thing's for sure, we ain't never ever looking back. 'Cause one day's too far away when I'm all alone. And this one's better for us to be. One day's too far away when I'm all alone. And this one's better for us to be.
Well, there we have it. Pontoon Ride by the Copperstones. And you know what? It does exactly what it's supposed to do. A pontoon is kind of a river thing, very relaxed, very chill, right? I'd like to thank everybody who's still with us so far. This has been our very first review show, so thank you very much for showing support whenever it is that you do. We are live at the moment. We have time for just about one more song before we call it a day. And don't forget or do remember, whatever it is you like, let us know. Let us know in the comments, let us know in the email, let us know on Twitter. yeah, we want to know what is it that we did well, what is it that you didn't like, what do you wish there was more of, what do you wish there was less of. Get back at us. So without too much more ado, we're gonna go with our last song for the night, which is Wind Down by Veteloni Crew. Here we go. Brilliant. Now, how apt that we end on a song called Wind Down by Vitelloni Crew. Vitelloni Crew, I think that is exactly what it is from the album Wind Down. Now, this, unfortunately, guys, is the end of the show. I'd like to thank the crew for the promotion, we have other features that they've done that isn't quite ready to kind of be implemented yet. As you know, this is our very first episode. We've done everything as best as we can, but I think we can do a little bit better, won't you agree? So as you're saying, we'll take all the data that we've got from tonight, we will look at the show and see how we can make it just a little bit more better for you guys next time. And as I said, thank you very much to everybody who's been a part of this, providing equipment, providing music, providing support, views. And as I'm saying, thank you for tuning in. And what can I say? If you're watching this, you're a top doffer, and I doff to you. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you soon.